Welcome to this week's episode of Azentuary. We left off last time riding Sighorn the dragon down into the bowels of the mountain at the heart of this plain.
Sighorn.
So, you guys, even with those with dark vision, you lose the ability to see. This is a elemental darkness. It is beyond mystical. It is part of the plane itself. You feel the air whooshing by you, and then almost like passing through, like popping a bubble. Yeah. The bats go flying by. You hear chirps. But no, you all of a sudden blow out of the side of a mountain. There is a flurry of storm of snow and ash. Lightning strikes all around you, just boom, boom, rippling across the sky. Sighorn flies and rolls. He kind of checks on you guys. You all right back there, lads?
Yes, Sighorn. Fly on. I'm having the time of my life. It's like a roller coaster ride. Woo-hoo.
Oh yeah, it's rough. He's kicking you back and forth. He's like, righto, and he takes a swoop down, trying to get out of the storm. When all of a sudden, boom! His tail gets struck by lightning, and he twists and moves, and he tries to go up, but then he rolls, and a gale force wind strikes, and with a whoosh, you're all thrown off of his back as he goes spiraling off one direction, and you're spiraling another.
I told you not to trust dragons.
It's like, dragon! Falling away. All right. So as you feel yourself falling, wind whooshing past your ears, I need everyone to give me a straight D20 roll.
Ray got 12.
17 for Castros.
Oh, Alpha really did awesome on this one. 1.
I say you gotta roll again.
Oh yeah, good. Well, it depends if it's like for a check or something.
No, this is just a straight D20. This is just a check. This has nothing to do with.
Dane got a 13.
Dane got a 13. All right.
Perfect time to nat 1.
So, yeah. So you guys, you're falling down, and first, Castros, you slam into a embankment of snow and ash and start to roll, and then Dane, you crash down into one similar, and then Ray, and you guys start rolling down the hill, eventually catching up some of this and looking a bit like Mad Mardigan before you slam into outcropping of rock, breaking apart, cushioning your fall. Alpha, on the other hand, completely, his light body, for some reason being thrown even further, launches through the air, misses all the snow, and slams down right on top of that rock. And with his nat 1, his body cracks and breaks and takes 32 impact damage.
Is this fall damage?
Yes.
Hold on.
Oh, would you slow fall?
I naturally slow fall. So
I forgot.
Yeah, so I need to double check this.
Maybe he just gets hit by lightning instead.
Yeah.
No, he did nat 1, so he slow falls. Let's say it's half.
There is actually a mechanic. It's like something about your level. Slow fall. It is any fallen damage take by amount equal to 5 times your monk level. Okay, so I'm good.
Well, but you are in a mystical plane, and you know.
Okay,
so
fine.
We gotta
Fine,
give you like half.
I was just thinking like I can negate.
You take half of what it would
60 fall damage. Dang. So it was like 32.
That's impressive.
So we'll do like 16 points of damage.
Yeah, 16 mystical realm, hand waving. You know,
Wiggly wobbly, mumbly jumbly.
yeah, a wizard did it.
Wibbly wobbly, tell me why me.
This is mumbly jumbly. It's magic.
Yeah. So
Anyways,
you guys all land hard. You get up and start looking around. The snow and ash is thick in all directions, but in the distance you can kind of see a little bit of an orange glow.
Sighorn! Are we all together, by the way?
Yes, you ended up rolling down, roughly landing together.
And you just kind of see Alpha slowly pick himself off. Ouch.
Are you okay? You need healing?
I would definitely not be against it.
So you take that, blah, 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 blah. They figure out what level I need to heal you at. Probably not much.
It's only 16 points of
Need
damage.
16 points.
Yeah, 1 level's fine. Just make sure it doesn't fail. That is an 18. Uh, 30.
I think that's more than
Thank
enough.
you. Nice.
Thank you. Hey, my thanks. Now, next time, perhaps we should hesitate before trusting dragons.
The dragon's fault. Blame the lightning. It was the lightning's fault.
I don't know about you, Alpha, but I had a shocking good time.
Wah, wah.
One good pun deserves another. Anyway, so is that orange glow kind of where Sighorn went down, or can we see him from where we are?
You rolled so much, you have no idea where he is, or where you are, for that matter. You're looking around, and that is the only thing you can see.
No. Forward, Sighorn.
Yeah, might as well head towards the orange glow.
Alrighty.
Hold on a sec. Wait a minute.
What?
Ray, you can shoot those light arrows, can't you?
Can.
I mean, why don't you shoot one straight up into the air, kind of like a flare, and maybe Sighorn will see that and come to us.
I mean, I could try it. I doubt it would do anything.
Well,
And then you
Dry.
just out an arrow.
yeah, or just
Well, it's not even out an arrow if it's from the light bow. I think
the
that.
light bow makes its own arrows.
Yeah.
yes, it
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, you should.
Alrighty, well, let's try it. Let's make a beacon. A very lame beacon.
It's not a beacon; it's a flare.
All right. So you
Ow.
draw and
I rolled
What?
for it. I rolled really well for it.
okay. How well did you roll?
24.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's a great shot. It's a perfect arc straight up. You launch it, and it gets to be about, let's say, 50 feet straight up, and just vanishes. So the snow and ash is so thick you can't see it at all, even the tiniest little dim light of it.
Okay, well, it was worth a try. All right, so we're gonna make our way towards that orange glow.
Sighorn!
Yeah.
Big horn, the burn,
You-
door.
Sighorn, yes, his body shape is like an S with a more different S next to it. Never mind.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't get that reference.
It's Trogdor, the Burninator. He's a really tough dragon. You'll have to look it up.
I have someone who keeps telling me I need to watch that.
What is that?
It's pretty
It's like
good.
a music
Homestar
video.
Runner.
Oh.
It's from Homestar Runner like 20 years ago. It was an old Flash video. Anyway,
Interesting. Yeah, I've never heard of
The
that
olden
before.
days of the interwebs.
yeah.
Where the men were men,
One it
and the
took.
girls were men, and the children were FBI agents.
Is that from the
No,
song,
no.
or did you come up with that?
No,
It's just
that's
an old thing, like the internet, where the women are men, and the men are men, and the girls are the kids are FBI agents.
Well, I mean, yeah, you gotta keep those pedals off the interwebs.
Gotta catch them all.
Pedal
right.
on.
anyway, you guys work your way for a while towards that light as you can see it piercing through, and eventually you start to see a outline of, well, a very square-looking castle. Or tower with a guardhouse. Something that is, squarish with a kind of Eye of Sauron-looking glowing ball at the top of it.
No guarantee Sigrun's going to be there.
That's my point. I'm saying it's a tower. It's not Sighorn. Keep moving.
We got to get our bearings. I mean,
Yeah, you guys, you can't see anything else around. This is the only point of light anywhere around.
I'll take my chances in the snow.
Walk towards the light.
come on, Castros. For all you know, Sighorn might have crashed down into the tower.
Seriously doubt that.
Well, he's a big dragon. He can take care of himself. Well, yeah. I mean, chances are we're going to have to find him again in order to get out of here, so.
I guess it is true that most likely he will also go towards the only light source he can see.
Unless he saw the arrow and is working his way towards the arrow location.
Pathway, let's find Sighorn.
Alpha does not want to see Sighorn ever again.
How'd you guess?
Keen powers of observation. Anyway, we are making our way towards the tower.
Yes, you make your way towards the tower, and as you approach, you notice that there is a arched doorway. So as you're looking at the main part of the tower with the light on it, off to the left is almost like an attached guardhouse, and there in the center of that is an arched doorway, and there appears to be something kind of moving back and forth in front of the doorway.
He thinks it's a guard.
I think it is a gelatinous cube who lives in his cube tower.
Anyway, let's go forward. Let's go say hi.
Well, okay. You want a description as you approach, or you just want to walk up and say hi? Okay. You start to get close enough to see, and what you see is something that looks like a large fleshy ball going back and forth in front of the door.
I wasn't too far off.
A large fleshy ball. Is it floating?
Yes, it is. It's floating. It's probably, I don't know, 3 feet in diameter.
Can we see any other features other than the fact it's a big fleshy ball?
Roll an investigation. We'll find out.
Castro's got 17.
Let's see. Dane got a 15.
Okay. So, Dane and Castros, you both kind of stop and examine, and you see kind of dangling from the bottom, there appear to be almost like some tentacles.
Is it the eyeball thing from Soul Calibur?
No, I'm thinking a beholder is kind of what I'm thinking.
That might be a good guess. Nature check!
Okay.
.4.
If I'm trying to think of this, how much of nature you say this thing. I know. From your experience in dealing with things that look similar way back, at the beginning of this adventure, you can say that it appears to be a zombie or an otherwise undead thing.
May have a beholder.
Okay. Well, can't really talk sense with the zombie.
And I don't know, have you ever I don't know if you would have ever seen a beholder or know what one looks like. That's the other thing.
True.
Yeah.
It's undead.
It looks the skin, what you can see of the eye, every part of it reminds you of that creature you fought back in the catacombs approaching the library that looked like a zombie.
I don't like undead creatures. They go against the laws of nature. Okay, well, how far away from is this thing in the doorway of the tower or like slightly in front of it? So like where like it's like underneath the sky, you know?
Let's say it's under the eave of the building. There's a bit of an overhang. How about that?
Can we just kill this thing? Is anybody against me just killing this thing?
No, probably not. If it's a zombie.
Be the best course of action to kill a zombie.
Fire usually works.
True. I'm a cast.
Well, while they're doing this whole debate, you see Alpha just walk up and say, "Hello."
Of course.
Okay.
Why not? It could be a potential follower of Gond.
Sure. Why not? All right, you walk up, you say hello, it stops, it floats over to you. You see there is a kind of a blank eye. It reminds you of something from those scary stories to tell in the dark books. And there's kind of a hiss, just a that comes out.
Oh no, whatever shall I do?
So it just hisses at Alpha?
It hisses at Alpha when he says hello, like it's waiting for something else.
This is a very strange greeting. Alpha goes back at it, and then waves.
It kind of looks at your hand, kind of tips to the side, and let's see. From one of its stalks, it shoots out you see a light shoot, and you may want to do a dex save right about now.
Not like a reaction.
Yes, has a reaction. You can do a dex save.
Okay. Da, 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 da. 23.
Okay, you move your hand out of the way just as a beam of light flashes past it, narrowly missing, and it just kind of almost looks shocked and hisses again.
Cast Flame Blade.
I'm thinking Alpha.
Okay.
Alpha is taking. Is
22.
also going to take that as a sign of aggression and decide to move to attack as well. But after the flame blade, we can resolve that later.
Okay, so
No action. I have to cast it first, and then I can use it like starting next turn. So I'm just gonna cast Flame Blade in upper spell slot.
okay, so I'm gonna put you at the top, and we'll go Alpha. I guess it would be.
Should Dane and
All that's
Ray
left.
roll for initiative?
Well, you guys can either roll or agree amongst yourselves. Who would? How do you want to do this?
Well, Dane's got a spell ready. Ray?
Ray can go last.
Alright, sounds good.
All right. So wait. So Castros goes last because Ray.
No,
wait,
Ray goes last.
Ray
Castros
goes last. Castros.
just did the flame
Yeah.
blade.
That's right. Castros did the flame blade. I'm sorry.
You're fine. It's all good.
But all right, so let's have Alpha go right now then.
All right.
Yep.
Alpha basically, as he like dodges his hand back and sees the light go, you see him just turn, look back at the creature, and then just start. Like you see his eyes kind of glow more red, and then just he unleashes a flurry into the eye, like the main central eye of this creature. Boom, boom, boom. And let's see here. That would be. I'll just roll them all. 28,
Yes, please.
19, 23, 23, 26, and 20.
Yes, those definitely
All right,
all hit.
Which means. Oh gosh, I need to open up an Excel sheet for this, maybe? Or let me just do a quick calculator here. Okay, so now he is 1d8 plus 5. So that's 8 plus 9 plus 9. Oh, 8 plus 9 plus 9 plus 12 plus 7 plus 10. So 55. I guess a magic
Jeez.
damage for terms of considering bypassing resistances.
Yeah.
We never
Holy
have to do
crap.
anything fun with Alpha around.
He just wants to be friends with everything, but everything
really.
keeps trying to kill him.
Well, you punch it and you knock it back, and you hit it so hard with your flurry that it floats backwards a few feet and hits the wall, like bumps into it backwards. Just
Suppose
bump.
we can do like a 5-hit combo and then like a roundhouse kick that just knocked it back into the wall.
Sure, that's acceptable.
And then after
All right,
he does
so
that, he goes back. He's still trying to communicate, damn it.
Maybe if I punch you hard enough, my words will reach you.
Possibility. We've never actually experimented with that before.
Yeah.
You never know. This is a learning experience.
Maybe it's just the way this
Yeah,
thing
you never know what'll
communicates,
happen.
you know?
well, we'll see as it gets knocked back. Let's see. It had. We did that. Okay, so then it kind of bounces and it fires another one of its stumps at you as it bounces off. And let me see which one, because I actually get a roll for this.
Oh god.
Well, I just have to. They have a table. Okay, what is
So it gets multiple attacks in a round?
So yes, it has basically this is technically the second round because there was the event with Alpha and then that was pre-combat. So then we're starting with the actual combat now.
All right.
But it does technically get that, especially if it's in a lair, it gets lair actions and there's a whole bunch of other stuff.
Okay.
In 5e for action economy, they have a whole bunch of stuff because there's usually a party of players, and your big bad only gets one action compared to all the players. So then they added these things like lair actions and legendary actions and stuff to kind of try and balance it out a bit more.
See.
So it has different functions for each tentacle, or are they all the same?
Yes. No, they are all. Each tentacle has a different functions. Or a different function, yeah.
So mayhaps it was trying to be friendly with that first tentacle. Maybe it did something nice with it.
I
doubt it.
seriously
but
doubt
you
it.
never know. I don't know. This is a learning experience for me too. I don't generally study undead creatures. They're abominations.
So this one, how close is everyone to Alpha? Because I know Alpha ran up to say hello.
I'm probably pretty close because I readied my flame blade to attack, so I'm probably second closest.
Well, we were hanging back talking, and then Alpha walks up. So I imagine we were
Yeah.
probably, I would assume 10 feet behind him,
Yeah,
possibly.
maybe like 20.
Or more. I'd say more like, yeah, at least 20.
They were busy.
So, yeah, just because
Yeah,
Alpha
they were
moves
busy
quickly.
chatting, and Alpha just, wanted to chat with others.
Okay, we'll say you guys are far enough back, and a thing basically hits in front of you, Alpha, and you're not sure what just happened, but you feel a little slower, which I guess for you doesn't mean much because that still makes you faster.
Oh
than a
no,
normal,
I'm the speed of
creature.
athletic elf now.
Well, here, you give me a wisdom saving throw really quick.
Let's see here. 23.
23, and this creature is... Well, I'm pretty sure that passes. It's got it. I mean, 23, geez.
Rolled
it's
a
gotta
19
pass.
with modifiers, so yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm sure that passes, so you're fine. Anyway, Dane, go ahead.
Okay. I am going to shoot a firebolt at it.
Okay.
So that was a 16.
That hits.
Oh, seriously? Oh, thank
Yep.
God.
It's
All right.
undead. It's slow. It's a big fleshy ball.
Okay, well,
Easy target.
Anyway, cool. All right, rolling for damage. Oh, of course. Jesus Christ. Oh, well, that's better. All right, so that is 17 fire damage.
Nice. You whack it and it sizzles and it bores its way. Your firebolt bores its way into its flesh, and it smells terrible.
All right,
Love
cool.
the silver.
Right. All right, and then I will throw my javelin at it.
Okay.
I get 3 attacks per round now.
Nice.
All right, so that is 17 to hit.
That hits.
Second. Gotta make sure I grab the right dice. That's a whopping 5 piercing damage.
All right.
And then finally, I will throw my axe at it.
It's like firebolt and take my javelin and my axe.
That's right.
Just start chucking everything you got.
Oh! That was a nat 20.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
See, the other two were just distractions.
Yeah.
That's right.
That javelin was my targeting. All right, give me one more 1d20 roll.
All right, here we go. That is a 17
Jeez.
plus, I guess, 7. So 24.
Oh my god. So in my mind, I see you chuck your javelin and immediately grab your axe and throw it. The javelin pins right in the middle, and then the axe just slides down it, almost like it's being guided, and just splits this poor creature in half. And the axe just sticks there between 2 pieces of masonry into the wall.
Perfect.
I never get to do anything fun. Actually, that's not true. But
You-
still, I didn't get. I read a weapon in this time.
I'm
Alpha looks
sorry.
down and says, "It chose
And
poorly."
You guys made me waste a level 4 spell slot.
Oh,
So Alpha
what'd you
looks
say,
looks at it and
Alex?
says, "It chose poorly." And then followed by.
Alex, it's dead.
Yeah. And then with that, let's see here. Dane does a fist pump of victory. And then returns both the javelin and his axe to his hand.
Awesome.
Just nonchalantly. He finally gets a kill.
Yeah, because
That
wasn't
was
it,
pretty
like the
comical.
last kill the dragon or something? No, we didn't actually kill it. Last kill was I think
Yeah, we actually
was the arachnid woman. It's the last thing we fought. They haven't really
Yeah.
fought that
Arach-
much.
Yeah, you did well in that battle, Dane.
I don't know if I
Yeah,
got
we
the-
haven't fought them. Yeah, well.
I mean, honestly,
Oh, yeah.
Castros and Alpha do most of the damage when we actually do fighting, so... Anyway,
Yeah.
that was fun.
True. All right. Well, you're standing there in front of that arched doorway.
Okay.
Does this thing have teeth?
Yes, I believe they all do have teeth.
I take the teeth.
All right, sounds good. You find them relatively easy to remove, as it is mostly rotting flesh.
Cool.
Ugh, smelly.
Wonderful. I'll take some sharp teeth. Make something out of them later. I'm guessing this is a beholder.
Undead one, but it was an undead one. But yes,
Now it's re-dead.
Now it is a split in half beholder.
yes.
All right, cool.
It was undead, and now it is unalived.
All right, well, let us see if we can open the doors.
Awesome. You go up, and you find that they are not locked, and that you can push them
Dean
open.
successfully opened a door? Scandalous.
Yes.
Miracle.
Dane's having a
Right.
really good day.
He's riding high on that nat 20 there, so I figured let's not mess it
Right.
up. So you push open that door just kind of gently and look inside. You see a foyer that is relatively clean. It looks, not totally unused, but there's a distinct kind of acrid smell of death in the air as you push it open. There's two big, like, French-style doors that are closed that go to a room beyond, and a statue on each side of the room that looks... how do I describe it? Almost like mummified remains. This is all carved out of stone, but it looks like it's like mummified remains holding a staff.
Okay. The staff is stone too?
Yes, yeah, big, classical carved thing.
Got it. Is there anything else in the room? Is there like stairs going up, or is it pretty much we just got to go through the doors?
There's no stairs. It's just very plain.
All right. Well, Dane's gonna go up to the second set of doors and push those open as well.
All right. So you push that open and you see a large reception hall. There is a fireplace straight away from you at the back, old tattered chairs on either side in the corners. As you glance around, you see two large doors out to the right. A kind of another door back near you that looks like it goes to a smaller parlor area. And a little door to the left that seems to go to some kind of a staircase or something. Or more like an archway. But the room is big and open. and there are slits in the wall that act as windows, but they look more like arrow slits. And and then skull decorations. There are like mounted skulls up on the wall.
You done the place.
Yeah, looks like we're in the lair of a death god or a lich lord.
Lich? We gotta find a lich? Fancy.
All right. So fireplace at the end. You said there's stairs going up.
There's like an archway with stairs that kind of curl off to the left. There's two big doors to the right that look like it goes to another large room, and then a small door that goes kind of like if you made a U-turn, went to the right and then down. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I would try the big doors first.
Okay. You just walk over and push them open, or what do you?
Yeah.
You just kind of poking around.
Yep. Just poking around.
Okay. You go and push that door open and are immediately greeted by a somewhat shocked looking face, but an angry looking one at that, of kind of a "you're not supposed to be here" type of a look. And I cannot find... Well, that's going to be a different creature because I lost the stats. So this kind of... It's like the thing that's on the other side of the door that kind of looks shocked, and then it kind of looks angry and moving towards you. When there was a British lord that sent the skin of a walrus back to England, back in like the 1700s, and the guy didn't know what you're supposed to do with it, so he just kept stuffing it, so it looks like a giant, balloon now. Yeah, because they didn't realize that it was supposed to have like loose, floppy skin, so they just made it poofy.
They stuffed it tight like a sausage.
Yes, exactly. So that's what you see, kind of a humanoid that's all poofed out and tight like a sausage on the other side, and it sees you and starts moving over towards you.
Okay. Let's see. What do I do?
I don't know, maybe... I mean, he looks angry, but maybe he just wants to talk.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, hello, can you tell us where we are?
You get another, like a deep...
That sounds friendly.
Like it was clearing its throat?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay,
except
but it's still advancing?
It's an abyssal, is it?
Yes, it is advancing towards you. It looks like it's, unhappy that you're there. That's the best way I can say it.
Okay. It is ugly.
Just waves and says, "Hello."
You do get a moment of, huh? As it cocks its head.
Alpha says, "Oh, a friendly one."
All right. Okay. Does Alpha push past Dane into the room to get closer to this creature?
Oh, no, it's kind of... He can just talk over Dane's head. And it says,
True.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
exactly a barrier.
"Do you speak common?"
True.
Yeah, you make a better window than a door.
Actually, I think I make a great half door.
Yeah. What are they? Yeah, what is that?
Dutch
Dutch
door?
door. You're a Dutch
Yeah.
door.
I'm a bottom half of a Dutch door.
Oh my god. Okay. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Anyway. Okay. So Alpha says hello. He stomps over. Don't belong.
"Oh, this is very true. We do not intend to stay, but perhaps you can help us."
it just says it again. Don't
Oh,
belong.
I firmly agree. And if we can find what we are looking for, we will be on our ways right immediately. Can you assist us?
He puts out both hands, almost like he's reaching for a hug.
I do not understand this gesture.
Dane just kind of backs away.
Bumping into Alpha.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's going to kind of work his way around Alpha until he's kind of behind Alpha to the side, because I'm guessing Alpha does not have the same sense of preservation that Dane does.
It is unlikely, yes.
You know, he just wants to kind of put more space between him and whatever this is, and you know, kind of start planning a response.
Okay. Well, it goes forward. I'm assuming Alpha, you just stand there and
not
wait
so
for
much
the embrace.
Alpha just kind of steps to the side and says, "This is very curious." He looks to the party. He's like, "Are you familiar with this sort of action?"
Well, it could either be a hug, or he could be trying to grapple with you and squeeze the life out of you. You know, either likelihood. I would say that the latter likelihood is the more likely one.
Body language is hard.
Alpha just looks at you and says, "Hugs? I have heard that these are things that are done between individuals that wish to express some sort of comfort or a familiarity with individuals. And I do not believe we are familiar enough with this creature to give us a hug."
Yes, I would say that your reasoning
This
is
whole
sound
while, I
there,
guess,
Alpha.
as the creature is walking towards Alpha, Alpha's just kind of like slowly sidestepping around it. It's like, this is very curious indeed.
All right. Well, it turns to track you. Kind of. Well, it turns at first to track you, and then it sees the others, Ray and Castros. You don't belong, and goes to hug them.
That's kind of mean. Everyone belongs somewhere, dude. I will not let the thing hug me. I don't like hugs. Not really a huggy person.
As Alpha says, where do we belong then? Better question, where do you belong?
Well, by this time, it's got to be pretty close to you guys, unless you've all moved away. So,
Well,
it will.
I mean, I've backed back into the dining hall.
Yeah, you've backed up, but everyone else seems to be still relatively close.
Yeah, I'm just avoiding it.
Well, now that it's close to you guys, it's going to make an attempt to grab one of you.
How rude.
So let's see. I'm just going to roll a d6.
I suppose he's kind of in the
And
middle
I'll
of all
do
of us now. Yeah.
Ray
he's kind of in
Castros
the-
Alpha.
circled around.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, so it's actually going to make a grab for Castros.
This.
So,
Did I make a dex save for it?
yes, please do. You'll need to beat a... Ooh, you rolled well. 26.
Yeah, I didn't roll that well. I rolled a 10.
All right, yeah, it wraps its arms around you, and you feel tightly squished, but you also kind of start to feel a little weak.
Okay, not the
No.
most fun.
All right.
Correct. Not fun. So you feel you have weakness right now, which I'll look up that effect later, and you are restrained. It is, I guess, if you guys, whoever wants to do something, go ahead and tell me what's going on.
It's a humanoid figure, right?
Okay. So Dane.
Yes.
Hmm.
But Dane, you were gonna do something?
Let's see. So I'm back into the dining room. Is everyone else in the other big room? And how is this
Oh,
thing?
you went around. You backed up back into the like reception hall, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Is this thing have its back to me now?
If you backed up and it just leapt forward and grabbed Castros, no, you're still. It would be like you, Castros, it if you went in the line.
Okay. All right. So it's in front of me, but now I'm kind of hampered because
I kind of want to see if
Castros is blocking any kind of a shot I might
Alpha
have.
can karate chop off the
More or
arms.
less, yes.
It seems to be if it's an undead.
Yeah, that would work.
Should I just see roll for that and see? Because he's kind of has
Sure.
back turned to me now.
Yeah. I mean, it's a standard. I do believe it's still a
Right,
standard
and I
attack.
guess in rapid succession, he brings his hands down to try and karate chop off the arms. Imagine like those automatic blade choppers. So dun dun dun.
Are you like burning a key
Flurries.
and doing one of your
Yeah,
flurry of blows?
maybe 2 key as well. I've got enough key to spare these days. All right, so we'll do first his left hand, which is a 17, a 20, and an 18. All right, and then
Those
his
all
right
hit.
hand, which is nat 20, another nat 20, twice in a row,
Yep. Nat 20?
and
Oh, good
a
lord.
14.
Oh my god.
Well, the 14 doesn't matter because, yeah, that double nat 20 on the arm, you successfully come down and you sever the flesh, the tendons, the arm rips away. You have severed it from its body and it loses approximately 1/4 of its hit points immediately.
What about the other arm?
Oh, I thought you were saying your left hand.
No,
okay.
yeah, because I'm using both hands, like the left hand on one side and the right hand on the other.
Oh, I get it. Okay, sorry. Then, yeah, roll damage on the other side then. You had 3 successful strikes there.
Alright, and that was 6 plus 8, so 14 plus 11, 25 on the I guess it would be his left side. My left side was on behind.
Awesome. Well, that one doesn't sever through. You do a ton of damage to him, and he's, injured, but much like a zombie that, once they latch on, it's hard to get them to let go. But you can feel that, like, whatever it is that's holding him together is somewhat mystical, and even though he's been, like, a lot of that musculature is now jello, what's left is still just kind of holding him together.
He has been disarmed.
He has.
Halfway
disarmed.
at least.
All right.
Okay.
So he's got one arm severed. Is he still able to hold on to Castros though?
Yes, at the moment. Let me do a quick. Actually, I'm going to do a Constitution check on him. Yeah, he's able to do it. He doesn't quite let go.
Darn.
Okay.
I don't like hugs.
Sorry, the roll was.
This
If the roll was just a couple points lower, I would have given it to you.
Okay. All right. So I still don't really have a shot. So I'm gonna see if I can't kind of. Well, I'm just gonna run past him until I am behind him.
Okay, you can do that easily. It's a large enough opening.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. Is that kind of my action for the turn, or can I still make an attack?
You can still do an attack. You can move and attack, and as long as
Okay.
you're not dashing.
Okay, perfect. So I am going to swing at the back of his leg with my axe.
Okay.
Ooh, nice. 24 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay. What's my damage up to? I guess it's still 1d8 plus 6. 7 plus 6 is 13 damage.
Nice.
All right. And I will take another swing at that leg.
Okay.
$19 to hit.
Yep.
And 8 plus 6 is 14 damage.
Nice.
And one last time. $17 to hit.
Yep.
All right. That is only 8 damage.
But it is enough that you swing through with your axe, and with your multiple hits, you first take a chunk of flesh and then bone and then slide right through, and he tips and falls over, kind of twisting and rolling as he goes, pulling Castros down and squishing him.
Castros is having a bad day.
Yeah, you hear a
Okay.
just Castros curses from beneath the bag of flesh, basically. I thought it would be funny to have some kind of muffled something there.
So is the bag of flesh still moving, or is it dead?
Oh yeah, it's not dead. It's
Okay.
not dead. You just knocked it off its feet. You swept
Got
it
it.
off its feet.
Nice. All right. Ray, what you gonna do?
Well, how close is it to everybody else at this? Well, it's on top of Castros, so.
It's
No
on top,
lightning.
and it's close to you. It's like 5 feet from you.
Yeah, so no lightning for that. Nor can I do spike growth.
No, you can shoot some arrows into its back.
That I can do.
Maybe some of those light arrows or something. I wouldn't necessarily recommend one of the chaos arrows because you never know what that's going to do to Castros underneath him.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
prefer that. I mean, I guess do what you want.
I thought for a second I might have something that's strong against undead, but now I don't think I do.
Cannonball arrow. Boom.
Yeah, I guess that's my best option is just shoot it with a random arrow and hope for the best.
Alright, so you're
Awesome.
gonna put my life on the line. I see how it is.
You'll be fine. You big baby. I dropped my dice.
All good.
I guess you should roll for the arrow first, but
That's a 24 to hit.
24 to hit. Well, that hits anyway, but yeah, let's roll that arrow.
43.
43 is injection arrow. An arrow with a needle on the tip used to inject enemies with poisonous and other alchemical brews.
Nice. Don't know how well that's gonna work on an undead creature, but
Well, yeah, so in this case, it just jams its way in, but because it is undead, any type of poison won't have any effect on it.
What if it injected holy water?
But if you had a cleric or something, or a paladin, that might be able to be justified, but not with a ranger. Ranger would just have like some natural poison from the forest.
it still does its normal arrow damage, right?
Oh, yeah, totally.
That's a 5 damage.
Cool.
Alrighty. And now I'm gonna shoot it again
Awesome.
with another random arrow, because why not?
Absolutely.
Luckily, I'm close to my companions. That's a nat 20.
Oh,
It's like the day of nat 20s.
Yeah.
It
Let
really
me roll
is.
again. Hang on.
Except for me, I've done absolutely nothing
Yes,
this
please.
entire thing.
And then that second roll is a 14 plus 5 is a 19.
nice. Give me your random arrow before we continue where this goes, because this is going to be hilarious.
88.
88. Jagged arrow. When it hits a target, it does 1d4 piercing damage every 12 seconds until removed by a medicine check. Well, the good news is you're going to get to do all that at once. So you draw back and you just are like, wait a second. Zombie. Brain. I'll shoot it in the brain. As you release your arrow and this jagged arrow forms as it leaves your bow, slicing through the skull and just liquefying the brain.
Ew. I'm under that. Gross.
Yeah, you're under the middle of it, not the head area.
Thank God. At least there's that.
Just imagine this like putrid waterfall coming out of the front of the skull.
Yeah, it is pretty gross.
Ugh. Everyone's gotten a nat 20 this episode except for me. I haven't done anything.
Yeah.
I want a nat 20 now.
You guys all get nat 20, so I want a nat 22. Where's my nat 20? Anyways, I'm assuming I can get up now.
They're gonna need to help you because you're under this thing, and I don't think you're gonna have any ability to get out without assistance.
Somebody please get this undead, re-dead thing off me. It's starting to smell.
Yes, okay, so Dane's going to try to roll this big bag of flesh off of Casseros here.
Just for
And
the
that-
humor of it, give me a
as we-
strength check.
15.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You do it. I was gonna laugh if you got like a 5.
I know.
As
Well,
we
I only
do
rolled
this,
10, but
Alpha moves to help, and as he does, he says, "Now I understand why the progenitors said that hugs are detrimental to healthy development."
Oh.
No one hugs me.
That's technically his first experience ever seeing a hug.
Huh. The only one I let hold me for that long is Jeremy, and that's because he has to. Anyways, now that that's off, does it have teeth?
No, it does not.
Alright. Might as well ask. Right. Well,
All that,
that's
no teeth, we've been ripped off.
There. Would cords be ripped out by wolves? Okay. Well, I guess we loot the stuff now. I mean, well, unless that wasn't the final big bad, maybe someone else will get here.
oh, I'm sure there is.
Yeah, he didn't seem very smart.
No.
All right, so you guys are now standing at the doorway between the entry or the reception hall and a pretty good-sized salon beyond. As you can look in, the room that creature was guarding has like 5 chairs around a central hearth. There are more of those statues in either of the north side corners of the room. And you notice that this room curls around the fireplace to the right, and there appears to be a staircase.
Okay. Well, I guess we take the staircase up.
Actually, it goes down. It is a descending staircase. Yeah, circular, semicircular, but yeah, descending. There's also, as you walk over near those stairs, you see there's a little walkway that goes to a door that is on the same level.
Okay. If I'm gonna go anywhere, I would kind of like to go up as opposed to down right now. So I guess go to the walkway, try the door first on this level.
Okay. Do you just crack it open and look in, or what do you do?
Yes, crack it open, look at.
Okay. You crack it open and look inside, and you see a relatively well taken care of kitchen, though there are a bunch of body parts hanging from like hooks on the ceiling, and there appear to be skeletons, moving around, pans, washing pots, generally just working the kitchen.
Okay. All right. But nothing else. It's just kind of the kitchen. No
Yep.
other doors.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll just kind of close the door and move back. Let's see. So in the dining room, there was a set of stairs. Did they go up or down?
In the you keep saying dining room. We haven't had a dining room.
I'm sorry.
We've
The
had
previous room.
the reception hall.
Yes, I'm sorry. The reception. Yes.
In the
Yes,
grand
the
scheme of
reception
things,
hall.
can't any room be a dining room?
Yes, if you've eaten it.
So the
But
reception
yes,
hall.
in the reception hall, there were stairs that went up. Where you are at currently, there are stairs that go down.
Okay, perfect. I would prefer to take the stairs that go up.
Okay. All right, you guys work your way back over, and you go up, and make sure I get to the right location. All right. You come out on a landing with a short hall kind of off to the left and a little desk at it with a candle on it, and to the right is a walk door that appears to be, finely crafted wood.
Okay. Well, I guess we crack open the finely crafted wood door.
Okay, you crack it open and you take a look inside, and you find, let's see, or you see inside is a parlor. There are 4 chairs. Each one appears to have a person sitting at it. Well, not all human, but various species sitting at it, not moving. One is like holding a cup, like it's drinking a cup of tea. Another one appears to be like frozen mid-sentence with an arm up. Another one is sitting, very calm, cross-legged. And the last one, it has a book across its lap. As you look around, you also notice a small door up to the north.
So they're all frozen in place.
Yep.
Yeah.
And from the parlor, there is also a passageway that goes out on the east side of the parlor.
I'm interested in the book that one of them has.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. So what do you want to do? You can see them. You're at the door.
We'll walk in and investigate the book.
All right. You walk in, and none of them move. They appear to be still perfectly still. And you look down at the book, and from your vantage, you see that there are only blank pages, no words.
I was just about to ask, do you think this is a Pan's Labyrinth situation? We take anything, we die?
Well, he's not going to tell you that.
Well, I'm asking you guys what you think.
I think we should not touch anything right now.
I'm not the only interested in the book anyways. Let's carry on.
All right, you're just walking past.
Yeah, I think so.
All All right. The passageway through the parlor leads to, as you look in, a formal dining room. A large, long table that seats at least a dozen sits in the center of the room, running north-south, and in either of the far corners appears to be like large potted plants, but constructed entirely of bone.
They're really going for a theme here with their interior decorating.
Yep. This is a House of the Dead. Okay. Is there anything else?
There's a doorway off to the kind of the lower right side of the room. And what is that? Yeah, just there's a door to the right side of the room that goes out.
All right, I guess we'll try that door.
Okay. As you go over and you start to open that door, you hear those bones in the plants start to rattle and shake.
Ooh, do we get to fight bone plants?
It's an alarm system, I'm guessing.
Oh, that's less fun.
They may have a bone to pick with us.
They might.
Right, do you continue with the door, just pushing through?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. You continue to push through that door, opening up into a room that you have. Let me just describe it real quick. As you look left, you see a doorway going to a room on the north side. As you look right, there are stairs that ascend. And as you look further right, there is a short kind of hallway that goes down to a sitting area.
Are there valuables anywhere?
How would you define valuable?
Like jewels or anything we could sell for money.
Not that you particularly see.
Darn, we never get any loot.
Except for all the times, we get loot.
Yes, except for those times.
Except for those times. I mean,
Castros is just feeling a bit grumpy because his day has not been going as well as everyone else's.
I didn't even get to help kill the undead. And now there's not even any money anywhere. Can't even get the joy of stealing from people who are frozen in time.
Well, I mean, just let's look around the sitting area and see if there's anything interesting.
Wait, you went the sitting? Oh, in that little corner. All right. So you get down into that corner, and I'm assuming okay, Dane's leading it out. Alpha's kind of with him, and then Ray and Castros are at the back.
Sure.
Okay. So Ray and Castros, you kind of have the hair on the back of your neck stand up. And as you kind of glance to the side, make a dex save.
Right, and Castros?
Yes, both of you guys.
Castros got a dirty 20.
Okay.
Ray got a 9.
All right, and with that, is your AC... Well, does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. So... you suddenly get hit, and... make sure I get this right. Sorry. All right. The good news is you only take 5 impact damage from something that hits you. You're not exactly sure what it is until you catch a glimpse, and it's a skull. And it screams and lets out the most piercing cry you've ever heard. And now I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
8.
Right, got a 4.
Let's see what.
Oh no.
Dane got a 14.
Oh. Alpha's nat 20'd.
Oh, good lord. Really?
He did.
He's this attack wasn't intended, like it couldn't anticipate a non-organic being here.
I guess.
I don't mean to.
No.
I've just been having one of those days, and blame the D&D dice roller. I didn't program it.
All right.
Remember,
So everyone
the day started out with a nat 1, so
Yeah. True. So everyone but Alpha immediately takes 18 psychic damage and is deafened for 1 minute.
Ow. Oh yeah, we didn't heal from the griffins yet, did we?
We didn't.
Okay. I might need to touch myself soon.
Noted.
This is what we've equivalated it to, and I am not going to back down from a challenge.
All right. So, with that, you guys turn and you notice that those bony plants, one of them has lifted up. Basically, it was like a skeleton upside down. So it put its bones down and pulled the skull out of the ground. And one of them is walking towards you. The other one has no skull, and it's also moving towards you. So one of them had thrown that skull, and that's what hit Ray.
I'm guessing. What would be the most appropriate way to do this? If they all get hit with psychic damage, I guess Alpha is probably going to be the fastest response. So maybe.
Yes.
Oh.
You definitely get an
response.
advantage on initiative.
First response would be seeing that the skull did it and came from the plant. His immediate action would be to intercept the other one from doing the same skull thingy thing.
Okay.
And
How are you planning that? So you're at the front. You're going to run around the other two and run towards it?
are we in a hallway or something?
You are, yes, you're kind of down at, so yeah, there's a bit of a hallway. You and Dane were at one end, they were behind you, and the plant things were behind them.
Okay. So how far away is this plant thing?
Oh, let's call it like, not too far, 30 feet from you?
Okay. So Alpha basically ninja runs up onto the wall and launches himself at this plant on the opposite side of the party.
I am Cannonball!
Basically, yeah. So, this is we'll do it individual rolls at first. So, 17 to hit.
Let me double check that. Does not hit.
All right. And burn a key for 27 and oh my god. I got another nat 20.
What the heck is happening tonight? You guys are supposed to be the new ones.
I have no idea.
All right.
So this was the flurry of blows. He still has another attack after this.
Okay, well, just now, give me the reroll on that 20 and tell me what you get.
All right, so 20 with no modifiers is 4.
Oh, with your modifiers.
Oh, with
it's supposed to be
modifier.
with the modifier.
Oh yeah, with the another 20 with modifiers would be then 13.
Okay.
Jeez.
So, yeah. All right. So it's just double damage.
Okay. And I guess the damage from those 2 strikes would be 10 and 11, so 21. But there was the second one that crit, so that would be 20, double it to 22, so 32.
Awesome.
And then that was his first attack round. And then, all right, because I want to try something else for a change instead of flurry of blows. Next one's a 25 to hit.
That hits.
All right. Now, I'm going to spend some key to try and stun lock it with Stunning Strike. So it needs to make a 16 saving throw. Wisdom save.
Okay.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
It rolls a 13. You successfully stun it.
All right. So it can't do anything until my next turn.
Awesome.
And damage as well. I forgot.
Yes, please give me damage.
All right, so 5, another 13 damage, so that's 45 damage in total.
Jeez. All right, damage is done.
And I'm now out of half my key.
All right. So everyone else I'm seeing is on the same plane right now for initiative. Although, let's see, let's do Ray and Castros for initiative, and then Dane, I'm just going to have you go after them since you're a little further away.
Okay.
Ray got a 10.
I rolled in that one. Do I re-roll that since I'm near people, or no? Does it not matter for initiative?
No, that's initiative. Just call it good. Because we were just trying to decide order. So, all right, it'll go Ray, Castros, Dane.
Well, I'm not too happy about this plant thing, cause oh boy, I'm taking a beating here.
Well, one of them's out of commission for the fight. No, for now.
Not for now.
You only need to focus on the skull thingy and the headless one.
Yeah, you do still have that one skull. The other one threw at you, or hit you with. It's like it's near you at least.
Alrighty, well, I'm gonna attack the one that's kind of near me, even though it's kind of counterintuitive because I use a bow.
Yeah, you would. I think if you do the one near you, you'll be at disadvantage.
Unless you have point blank shot.
What's the
True.
other closest one to me that's a problem right now?
I'll tell you what. Just shoot at the one that Alpha was not hitting, the one without its head.
Got it.
It can be just your normal attack.
Alrighty. Random arrows, why not? Let's go. That's a 13 to hit. I don't think that hits.
No, it does not. But
But I
what was
gotta
the random
roll.
arrow?
Yep. 66.
66 is Whistling Arrow. Non-magical wiffle ball attachment. Makes a shrill whistling sound as it travels through the air.
Alrighty.
So you whistled at it.
Nice.
You whiffed it.
Alrighty. I'm gonna use my extra attack to try to shoot at it again.
Alright.
That's another 13 to hit.
Yep, that one also does not hit.
Yeah. Well, what does it do?
I
34.
don't know. 34. Sleep Arrow. Yeah, uses sleep powder, bursts an impact. So you shoot it flies behind, hits the wall, and there is a poof cloud of sleeping powder floating behind you, or behind it.
Probably wouldn't work on a skeleton thing anyway.
Probably not, but it is pretty funny.
Yeah. All right. Cats Roast, what are you gonna do?
Um, I don't think I did. I didn't use a wild shape since we had our long rest, did I?
I don't believe so.
Okay. I have another question. Would these skeletons count as a structure or an object?
I mean, they're undead. I'm not sure. They're definitely not a structure. An object is pushing it.
Okay, so never mind. But I will.
And don't objectify them.
He treats objects like women, man.
I'm just going to use both expenses of wild shape and become an earth elemental.
Oh, good lord. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna roll just to make sure I don't completely screw it up. Did I lose you?
No, go ahead. I'm just in shock, but go ahead.
That's a 15 on the wild shape. I'm assuming that's successful.
Yeah, you successfully go Hulk mode.
Wild shaping is a bonus action, so I can still attack this turn. The
Yep.
reason I asked is because Earth Elementals have an ability where it deals double damage to objects and structures. But yeah, doesn't matter. I just have I can do 2 slam attacks.
Okay.
Oh, there's 2 of them, right?
Yes.
I'll target the one that has been hit less, I guess, or yeah, target the one that's been done the least amount of damage to.
Yeah, the one without its head.
What about the skull that's floating around right by you?
Well, it's not floating around. It hit Ray and did its shriek, and then that's it. That was its thing.
That is a 23 to hit.
You hit.
15 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, you whack it for 15.
Cool, then I gotta do it again. I keep rolling off the table. 1 sec. And that's a 21 to hit.
Okay.
That's good enough hits. Only 8 damage on that one.
Still.
And that's my turn.
Dane?
All right. So the skull it's floating?
No, it's just it hit Ray and then lit its shriek, and it's just there, kind of hanging out next to her. It's like on the ground.
So it's on the ground at her feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty then.
Free kick it if you want, or whatever.
Well, I think I'm going to slam my axe down on top of it.
Sure.
After all, it did hurt.
Yes. It's a good reaction.
That's not a great roll. 16.
Well, it's a tough one because it's on the creature. It definitely does not hit, but you're just whacking the skull. So, yeah, go ahead. I'll give you that one.
Okay. 1d8. So that's 12 damage.
Nice. Yeah, you just shatter it.
Perfect. All right. So we're up against 2 beings, right? Without a
Yes.
head that is paralyzed right now.
Yeah, one paralyzed in front of Alpha, and one that just took a couple hits from a fire elemental.
You mean earth elemental?
Or earth elemental, sorry.
Okay. All right. I will.
I was channeling the visions of that fire elemental in the snake fight.
Right. Okay. I will throw my axe at the headless one.
Okay.
Gosh darn it. Hit a stupid chord and it messed up my roll. That is only a 14 to hit.
Yeah, that does not hit.
Yeah, alright. So for my last action, I'm going to cast Firebolt at it.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh, well, wait a minute. Haha. That's a 17 to hit.
That does not hit.
Really? Oh my god.
That was Alpha's first roll.
Ugh. Alright, well, that's my turn.
Awesome. Well, old Headless there starts out by, let's see, how do we do this? First, it's shocked by that earth elemental, which I need to actually look up really quick because I don't know that much about them.
Got it.
Okay. So that one channels its, like, you see it kind of hobble backwards and get down into a ball and then blast at you a, what is this? It is a fire ray. And that is a, oh, I can't drop my die like that. 15 plus 17, 18, 19, 20. That is a 21 to hit.
On the elemental?
Yes.
That hits.
That hits. Okay, and it does. Where's that at? 4, 6. That is 11 fire damage.
Okay.
Okay. And then the other one is paralyzed, and so therefore does nothing. And it's Alpha's turn.
All right. Oh,
7. So 126.
I think I'm going to have to conserve my key a bit now since I've already burned through half of it getting up to here. So Alpha just
Yes.
uses some normal attacks. His normal 3 attack combo of punch to the face. Proven effective so far. All right.
Punch to the skull.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that's 27.
Yeah, that hits.
24 and 26.
Jeez. Yes, all of those hit.
It's got good modifiers.
Yeah, holy crap.
All right, so that's 10, 9, and 12, so 31 more damage. But it's no longer stunned.
Hey. Okay, yeah, you knocked the stun right out of it. It gets knocked back and those bones shake and we're back to Ray.
Well, at least Alpha's doing some good, because the rest of us have been pretty ineffective this first round. Oh, I'm sorry, except for Casseros.
Give me credit. I haven't done anything else of note this whole session. Alright. Well, gonna fire at the nearest enemy unless it'll cause me a disadvantage.
Well, so I guess nearest would be the one that Castros is wailing on now that Alpha knocked the other one backward.
I'm gonna shoot the one Alpha knocked backward.
Okay.
Finish it.
That is a 24 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Random error time, what do I get? 83.
83 is... Meteor Shower Arrow. A pure black arrow that makes a target for a meteor shower. Meteors that are summoned take 1 turn to arrive. After 1 turn, a shower of massive flaming meteors rain down on the target, dealing lots of fire and bludgeoning damage in a 15-foot radius.
Oh no.
Oh, this is going to be bad.
You still have another shot though.
Yeah, you
and
another
also
arrow, go
damage.
ahead.
We have to do damage for the arrow.
Yeah.
I was just gonna leave that one for now, and come back to that when the hellfire rains.
Well, that's 6 damage from the arrow alone.
All right,
Okay.
and you still got another shot.
Are there any enemies that aren't the one I just shot or the one Castros is attacking?
No, right now there's just those two.
Alrighty. How on top of the enemy is Castros? I don't want to accidentally hit him.
I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Alrighty, shoot that one then.
Okay.
That is a 17 to hit, so it doesn't hit.
Nope. Very close though. You basically shot it right through its ribs. It's like passed through perfectly.
That's a 44 on the random arrow, by the way.
44 armor piercing, tipped with special metals that ignore AC, +2 to hit. Actually, with a +2 to hit, you do end up hitting with that.
Hey!
Yeah!
And a mouse for the win.
I like the armor piercing.
That is 3 damage.
Okay.
All of that for 3 damage.
Yeah, at least I hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in half a turn, we have hellfire coming for us.
Just gonna make sure we're 15 feet away.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. Castros, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna keep doing what I was doing. It's all I can do. I only have the one attack, but I have multi-attack. So, keep slamming into the thing.
Okay.
I have so many hit points I don't even know what to do with them right now, so might as well just go complete aggro. First one's an 18 to hit.
That hits. Well, you could always like grapple it and go over and like try to grapple the other one and just hold it while the meteor shower comes.
Do we
I don't
know
think
a
she
meteor
wants to be
shower's
anywhere-
coming even? Like the arrow hit. We may not know that's actually on its way.
Oh, I figured that there will be bad things happening.
I mean, how much potential damage can this do?
The meteor shower arrow. Double check that.
Let's see.
I need to look it up exactly because it doesn't even have it on the arrow.
A meteor swarm. It's a spell, but it says a 40-foot radius.
No, there's a meteor shower spell as well. I thought there was. Huh. Oh no.
Okay. Well, if it's meteor swarm, then it's 20d6 fire and 20d6 bludgeoning.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't want to be part of that, but I just had an amazing idea. Can I scrap the slam attack idea and go with this? Please. This idea is too smart. I'm never gonna think of this ever again. Okay.
Please tell me.
Okay, so Earth Elementals have Earth Glide, so I can burrow through non-magical like earth and stone, and
Okay.
I want to grab them close together and like grab onto their ankles and disappear underneath the floor, and only my hands just holding them in place as the meteor swarm comes.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. Give me a quick straight D20 and just tell me what you get.
Yeah.
It's cutting out for me, but I'm assuming nat 20.
Yeah, with that much yelling, it has to be.
Sorry.
Yes, that's the nat 20.
Then yes, you flawlessly slide like you're gliding down into the stone floor. You grab both of them, pull them in, as I'm assuming, Dane, you just recognize what's going on and are like, I'm gonna step over here.
Right, yes.
All right, well then you guys all go right ahead and you do that. Let's figure this out.
Man, the elementals are pretty cool.
Yeah,
Even
that's pretty sweet. So the way I'm thinking of doing this is there's a couple of those arrow slit windows on the side of the building here. And the entire side of the building starts getting bombarded. Since we decided that was like a 15-foot radius, with some of them blasting their way in. The walls themselves begin to crumble and buckle under the weight of this impact, something that is probably rather unusual for this particular land. And the first thing that happens is the bludgeoning damage as it hits 69 bludgeoning damage, and then 65 fire damage as everything is burning, though it is mostly stone. Those that get through just absolutely crush those bones and destroy them. You feel them smack your hands, and you're just like, ow, ow, ow. But to you, it's like, getting hit with like maybe some BBs or something.
perfect.
And that window hole is now, let's call it 3 times larger.
Okay.
Nice, but both skeletons are completely obliterated.
Yes, completely.
Nice.
Nice. I did something. Technically not really, but kind of.
And the whole area around you is scorched and burnt. That doorway that I had mentioned up at the north side of the room is just burnt black and now slightly ajar, betraying its contents, a little library or study or something like that was up there. The whole room is smoking and smoldering. You guys are kind of standing, around the corner from it, down in that little study hall, and you hear a ruckus echo through the castle as everyone is suddenly alerted to something horrible having happened, and everyone is alarmed. They may not be aware of your presence, but they know something happened. And with that, I believe we draw this session to a close and pick up next time with the consequences and the continuation of this castle search.
I'm still an earth elemental with most of my health.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I was hoping maybe we could do a long rest after this, but I'm guessing that's not going to be possible with the racket that we just unleashed.
Probably not.
Unless we pull some really good sneaky maneuvers.
But props to that plan. That was awesome.
What plan?
The grabbing
Holding him in
and
place.
going and holding him while the meteor swarm came. That was genius.
Because true, I probably wouldn't have been able to take that much damage, but I was like, wait, I was like looking at its sheet as I was like thinking of something to do. I was like, not just battling it out. And I saw the Earth Glide ability. I'm like, oh, I can use this.
I saw that too, but being as that we're on a different plane, I was wondering if maybe all the rock here would be magical. So but I decided not to say anything.
No, it was too good. I'm definitely not gonna sweep that one away.
Right.
That was brilliant.
I was like, I had that moment. I was like, okay, I need like just give me some slack here. I actually had a decent idea for once.
This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for our character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.
It was worth it.
Right?